PC common mark.
Okay, we're back.
In your own words, what is Blanco's Block Party?
Oh man.
Blanco's Block Party, it's a lot of things.
The game or just a Blanco?
I'm looking at you. Perfect, awesome. So Blankos was originally what we thought a player-owned economy in a video game could be.
So it's a cool mixture of art, design, music, entertainment.
This is like the evolution of modern art. Seeing how those artists use different mediums again, you know, it's not just about canvases.
50% of my work is digital, and there's been rarely an outlet for
That guy's cool.
digital aspect of things.
What the gaming industry has really become is a lot about microtransactions and getting as much money out of the player as possible. What we're doing at Mythical with NFTs and blockchain really changes that script.
By the end of this time next year, I'm going to have a whole row of Blancos. So.
Play, earn, collect, sell.
That's it. Sorry, I got lost. Can we start again?
I gotta say it again for me.
I ain't felt this good in a minute. Own it. I ain't trying to rent it. It feel like it's third down. So I'm a stick bomb like Emmett Smith. Yeah, I'm going in, baby. Yeah, I'm trying to win, baby. Yeah, you know the biz, baby. Yeah, you know the biz, baby. The way we win, it ain't fair. But
Some kind of
do I care? Yeah, that's right. On the left side, on the right side. Put your hands way in the sky. On the right side, on the left side. Do what you can to do. Here we go. I'ma just do my thing, do my thing, do my thing. I'ma just live my life, live my life, live my life.
wow.
What I want, yeah, that's right, yeah, that's right. I'ma just do my thing, do my thing, do my thing.
Now this would be nice. About time. PC. Fuck.
I just had a quadruple espresso. Is that a problem? Hi, my name is John
Looking for
Linden.
your heart.
I'm the CEO of Mythical. So working with Rudy and Jamie have really been a lot of fun because we really have kind of merged three different industries into one. So we have kind of obviously deep experience in gaming, but we also have teams from blockchain and we have teams in marketplace technology. And bringing these three worlds together, it's been a challenge at times, but also it's really helped us explore how to make this work. And I think that's been the intersection of those three industries together has really made Mythical special. I hope that players within Blankos can really kind of be what they want to be. You know, it's kind of a safe place that people can come. It's a great, strong community. And meanwhile, they have this economy behind the scenes that they can earn. They can really transact and be part of the world themselves. And that's really what they need to know. It really has become a great community, and we really encourage people to be part of that community.
When you're building a game at the moment, if you want to move from 10,000 users to 10 million users, what you really need to do is have really, really epic gameplay.
Blankos is a game that's all about what we imagine vinyl toys do when we're not watching. What happens when we go to sleep and these toys are left to their own devices, and an exploration of that whole fun world of creativity that these toys escape to. Every single Blanko has a story and have their own inspiration and their own flavor and their own style. And I think that players are going to find that they'll go, oh, I like this toy because it speaks to me.
You are playing, building, and collecting. But then outside of that, you are also upgrading and selling. You don't need to understand NFTs or blockchain at all to play Blankos Block Party. All you need to know is how to play a game, and we teach you that.
The Junction is an amazing place where the Blankos go to express their creativity. Players are going to have a role in helping to bring that world online.
It's just this city full of tons of different designs and colors and patterns. But the point is that you are meeting up with your friends, you're practicing your new skills out together, and then you're jumping into mini parties.
Yeah. Okay.
Players can build their levels using our Blanco build tool. They can make whatever level they want. They can
set the terrain, and then they could set the wind conditions, and they could set the game type. So you can make this level into a shooter, or you can make this level into a race. There are things that we didn't even think was possible with our level editor that they've been able to do. I've seen levels that recreate a particular science fiction movie that I might not be able to say.
I wanted things that felt like beautiful pieces of art. We're just continually adding to this huge library of buildings and houses and vehicles and that kind of stuff. Things that you can throw together into to make your own block party.
In the open beta, we've seen over 20,000 block parties. Once they're done playing it, there's a rating system, 1 through 5. So you can really get that feedback from the players. There's over 70,000 NFTs that have already been purchased in our open beta, and where we've been seeing just tons and tons of people jump in.
Now that NFTs are moving into the mainstream, the most important thing for games, for gaming studios that want to focus on NFTs is to really ensure that their gameplay, their player experience is on par or exceeds anything else in the mainstream market today.
We're putting the fun in non-fungible tokens. That's what we're doing. It's going to be really exciting to see the game, the community grow over the next few months. What we're building here with NFTs and blockchain really changes that script, because then it's players that can actually benefit and profit off of all the money they spend.
Part of my art exists in the fine art world, and in that world, I could create a painting and sell a painting, and then that painting goes off to a collector, and then I get paid once, right? And then I have no idea, no control over who gets the painting, no idea if 20 people sell it down the road for exponential amount of money. I never see a dime of that. I have no idea what to think. So one of the cool things about NFTs is that smart contract is locked in, and you're able to just not only track who gets it, but share that profit forever.
While one will collect for love, the other side that you want
artists
to
like
collect
that,
from is also
if that's
from a
his work in the
perspective
background,
of
he
capital
deserves.
appreciation. You know,
He
when
deserves
we look
that.
at the collector world today, vinyl toys are on a tear, right? Just the very fact that Blanco's Block Party created a platform where you could not only collect digital vinyl toys created by epic vinyl toy artists, but at the same time use those vinyl toys to battle other people in games. I truly believe that the magic formula for, not only epic capital appreciation on the assets themselves, but also, immense amount of enjoyment in playing the game.
Today's gamers are used to having a lot of control over customizing the experience that they have. We've seen that in the trend of games coming out over the last 10 years. Players spend a lot of time online, they spend a lot of time in digital space. That's where they want to express themselves, through skins, through cosmetics, through the things they buy through games. I think that's where Blancos really shines and what we can bring to the table, but also where I think NFTs play a huge role, right? Because it gives you a chance to really own the world around you, the universe that you're customizing, you're creating. You've got a greater stake in this thing now. Rudy Koch, SVP Business Development. Am I just supposed to say that? Just my name? Title? Alright. I'm a big time collector. I collect vinyl toys. I have a whole wall of them at home. I'm a nerd. We're all nerds. We all collect.
I love collecting. I actually started my career in comic books. I collect sneakers.
That's cool.
I loved Magic the Gathering. I had hundreds.
These concepts as collectors ourselves, like the box opening, opening a box for your Blanco, or the serial numbers on each of the NFTs that you buy. These are concepts that live in the physical collector's world that we love so much, and we wanted to bring that and translate that into the digital
cool.
world. And what's amazing is that with the players that we've seen so far and the people engaging with the economy, they are getting these concepts, and it's been a lot of fun to see that all unfold.
With real toys in real life, right? The way to keep their value is you put them in the box, put them on the shelf, you leave them there. But with Blancos, as you play with them, they get better. You can customize them. You can make them the way that you want them to be, but also increase their rarity and increase their scarcity by playing with them. Our leveling up process, it's called Grade Up. It draws from real toy and collectible culture. It's kind of a neat turn on everything that you would think about collectibles?
I'm looking to invest in and acquire assets from games that have the ability to move into the mainstream, games that have the ability to become AAA titles. There are mainly three that top my list. Again, Blanco's Block Party, Gods Unchained, as well as Axis Infinity. They've been able to integrate blockchain within their gaming mechanisms, really in the background,
Mechanisms,
rather than
right?
having it to be a requirement to be able to participate in the game and participate in the community.
Get shorts, yeah, yeah, yeah. Get the money, get the money. Ooh la 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 la, throw it all on me, yeah.
A really key focus for my team has been making sure that our marketplace is very accessible for really all players of the game. This is going to continue to develop as we add more functionality around cryptocurrencies, being able to use your crypto wallet. But the core focus of our product is making sure that the mainstream audience is able to enjoy the game and have a super simple experience.
Historically, like if you're playing a game and you're trying to sell your items, the game developer doesn't support that, right? And Mythical Games takes the stance of we enable it and we facilitate it. Mythical's blockchain uses proof of authority for consensus, which basically is a much lower carbon footprint than proof of work. And we're planning to bridge to multiple chains. We're bridging to Ethereum, which is about to go to proof of stake, which is about 99.5% less energy. By using blockchain technology, you own your game assets, and then you can build another marketplace, you can build another interface, you can bring them into another game, different metaverses, and that's a new paradigm, and it's inevitable, and I think gamers are going to demand it. Traditionally, like when you're participating in a marketplace, you're relying on trust in the company to keep the database accurate. Where Mythical Games is using a blockchain where our smart contracts are publicly accessible, so you have confidence and trust that you're getting what you're buying and your true ownership, and you have it forever. Because traditionally, game companies can just say there are 1,000 of them, but who knows if there are 1,000, right? With Mythical Games, we have provable scarcity, and with provable scarcity, as an investor, a collector, or a gamer, that's really what you want.
I've been drawing since I could hold a pen or a pencil. My granddad taught me how to do an engineer drawing when I was 4. I just fell in love with the idea of drawing and creating. It's just something that gives me a ton of joy. As I started to look around at art, it always really appealed to me, but I was always really appealed by graffiti art and the music that I listened to. Do I have a favorite? That's like asking me what my favorite child is. It's currently my daughter, by the way, if anyone's asking. So for me, it just evolved over time as I started to learn a bit more about street artists and see the evolution of street artists, see an artist go from kind of painting an illegal wall to having a gallery showing or something like that. Seeing how those artists use different mediums again, it's not just about canvases, it's about sculpture. It's about taking these shapes and these 3D canvases and expressing their desires, their needs, whatever it is they're trying to say on a different canvas. But now where we sit now compared to 20 odd years ago when all these artists were still just street artists getting arrested for doing throw-ups on trains, and now, a couple of $1 million at Sotheby's. I'm like, it's pretty cool.
Where should our hands be?
Let's do this.
Oh, okay.
I'm super excited to talk to you guys about some of the artists that we're bringing into the game, some of the first collaborators, and I think it's appropriate to start with Michael Lau.
Michael Lau is a legend in the space. He's definitely known as the godfather of vinyl toys. He has this really awesome quote, which is, all art are toys and all toys are art. And I think that is perfect for Blankos. And so I think we're really excited to see his style come alive in our realm.
點解想合作？咁其實一路以嚟都好想自己啲 character 可以喐啦，好似可以做一啲 animation 啊，或者 game。咁今次真係有機會同一個咁配合到 figure 個 game 合作，所以係好開心。
Another artist and designer that we're super excited to talk about is Quix. And what I love about Quix is that one, he's a graffiti artist, but two, he's super hip hop culture. Love his designs, love the samurai.
He has this really iconic, Japanese mech warrior style. So, I think we are all just excited to see that come alive in the Blankos universe.
My artwork and the style of toys that I do now are pretty much rooted from the stuff that I've loved since I was a kid. I grew up in the 80s, so I was heavily influenced by a lot of Japanese robot shows.
Ooh.
Texas History is like my Mickey Mouse. He represents Japanese robots, hip hop, and graffiti, all rolled into one character.
This brand that we're going to reveal now is near and dear to my heart. I'm actually wearing some sneakers that represent them. I will let my friend Nicole here tee it up.
The Marathon Company, from a culture perspective, they've worked with some incredible folks, obviously led by Nipsey Hussle, and we certainly want to honor his memory.
Nip was someone before he passed who was already into technology. It's such an honor to be able to carry on his legacy in a sense and bring them into the world of Blankos.
One Blanko can be so many different things. A Blanko can be a pattern, it can be a unicorn, it can be so many different characters. We work regularly with Kronk. His skill at being able to create characters, make you commit to those characters, they're believable. And then we have JPK, we have industry legends like James Groman, Nikki Davis, Sarah McPherson, Algran Chamako, Junko Mizuno, Hakuta, and Thomas Ham. We're not just picking from
nice.
one person's perspective, which really helps to kind of broaden
I want her to
those
fucking
cultural references.
fuck her so hard, she's hot.
I am an avid vinyl toy collector. I have just a house, floor to ceiling, vinyl toys. To find a game that did such a really great crossover between that kind of tangible good and have that element in the game, no doubt by the end of this time next year, I'm going to have a whole row of Blankos. It's art in a 3D form. I think it's a really great online safe haven for street art where it keeps its integrity and it isn't bastardized.
Exactly.
Whether it's on geometry or it's sculpted or it's just tagged on walls and stuff like that. I like that. I just like exploring the space. And then you still see this coalescence of cohesion as opposed to a random vomit. Art exhibit games like Blankos, I think is a really great bridge between the traditional mediums of creating art, digital art, or street art or stuff like that, and then into the gaming genre. And that's cool because all the elements that are familiar to the Deadmau5 fan were really well executed in these skins. Anything else, weenies? In the back.
So now that the video is coming to a close, download Blankos, blankos.com, bring your vinyl toys to life, build your own levels, buy all the designs from your favorite brands, artists, and designers, share it with all your friends so they download and play it together, and we look forward to seeing you within the world of Blankos.
But wait, we're partnering with the fashion industry's most coveted brands to bring you their style, Blanko style. And our first collab is a name you'll recognize. They're known worldwide for their signature plaids and heritage prints.
I'm incredibly excited to announce that Burberry will be partnering with Mythical Games to launch a limited edition Blanko in their game Blanko's Block Party. Pushing boundaries and discovering new ways to innovate with our communities have always been at the heart of what we do as a brand. Being a part of this creative and pioneering community with Mythical Games is an incredible synergy for us and a perfect evolution of our existing engagement with the gaming communities. This partnership presents Burberry's first exploration into the world of NFTs. This opens up a whole new platform of possibilities, and it empowers digital natives and gamers to own a piece of our brand and actively engage and participate with our house codes. We can't wait to embark on this pioneering journey with Mythical Games as we explore the future of digital ownership in gaming, whilst discovering new environments and a myriad of possibilities within this community.
Nice blue. Blueberry, Burberry.
You got the last word. Make it count.
Burberry.
That's a good question here.
Burberry.
Give me 5 seconds here to think about it.
Alright, guys, let's go on cameras.
Thank God.
If you're ready to start building, playing, and earning, you can download and join Blanko's Block Party now in early access on PC.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Also, watch your favorite content creators on Twitch this week for a chance to get an exclusive new Blanko, only available through Twitch.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
On behalf of all of us at Mythical, thanks for joining.
I feel like you nailed it.
IGN Summer of Gaming is powered by Duracell Optimum. All summer long, we're bringing you the game announcements, developer interviews, and all the demos you care about. So get comfortable and get ready to play. Upgrade your Xbox controller with Duracell Optimum batteries today.
Everybody loves watching a speedrun of their favorite game, but what if you got a chance to peek into the mind of the developers behind those games as they watch their hard work get completely destroyed right in front of them?
What is happening right now?
That's exactly what happens on every episode of Devs React to Speedruns. We invite you to ride along with the developers as they watch, react, and enjoy some of the craziest gameplay by the most skilled speedrunners on the planet. Tune in every Saturday for a brand new episode.
If you're not following IGN on social media, what are you waiting for? We're constantly updating our feeds to bring you the latest news, gameplay, custom original content, the best user-generated videos and art, memes, and a whole lot more. Be part of the conversation throughout the year. Follow IGN on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and Snapchat.
Not only is IGN the world's biggest media brand for games and entertainment, but we also have a team of some of the world's biggest fans of your favorite franchises. From breaking news and exclusives, never-before-seen looks at movies and games, to reviews, let's plays, and live streams, IGN brings you all the coverage you need, no matter where you are. Whether you're on IGN.com, the IGN app, YouTube, Facebook, or Snapchat, we've always got you covered. IGN, the #1 source for all games and entertainment fans worldwide.
Hey you, are you looking for a new way to watch your favorite videos and shows from IGN? Well, check out IGN Watch. Welcome back, IGN. It's our new app that's all about video, because there really just aren't enough video apps these days.
I get to unbox this PlayStation 5.
Follow subjects you care about, play videos in the background, or send them to your TV via AirPlay or Chromecast.
I gotta get one of those.
Download it today from the App Store or Play Store, or both. We're not your boss. IGN Watch. Check it out. So how did this collaboration come about?
I think Ender forced it on us.
Yeah, Rudy forced it on me. We didn't want to work together. We were
No. It was all mandated. Orders from above, from our benevolent overlords.
So that's mostly true, but also, we're in the video game world, we're in the NFT world. Joel, you've done some cool stuff in it as well, right?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I've been playing around with that. But I outside of the Luminoir selling JPEGs for tens of thousands of dollars, I really like what you guys were doing with kind of the integrating the tangible good with that same kind of video game thing. That was what really got me excited.
First time with Blankos anyway, where we kind of put somebody in the game and tried to create what their character was like. It was pretty cool. And it was cool to figure out how we represented him as well.
What was the inspiration behind the Dead Mouse cross Blankos character?
I mean, from my point of view, I knew how Joel's character.
Guys, I'm gonna probably stop this because I want to save some memory
so
I can get the other very important games. So I love you. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment. Peace out.